What's up, everybody? This is the Wizard, and we are back with part 3. And in part 3 today, what we are doing is we are just kind of going through and doing some fine detail work with the trees in the city, kind of where we left off last episode in part 2. And hopefully we can eventually, branch out and create another little suburb. We're going to try that here hopefully a little bit later. But right now we're just doing a lot of little fine detailing, adding in some trees, kind of going to make the neighborhood look a little bit better. So that's the plan for today. I'm not going to get too crazy in this area with a lot of the trees, but I would like to just add a few in just because it's going to make it look really nice. I could have put one there in the corner, but I think I'm going to wait. And I did leave the other trees in. In some spots I did delete some trees, as you've seen in part 2. I did leave some in some spots just to kind of give just a little detail here and there. We gotta put some right here. Kind of surround that house a little bit. I'm telling you, this is gonna make a ton of difference. It's only $10 to do as far as adding trees in, so it's not really killing my budget. And it's making the neighborhoods look really good. I kind of went crazy up here with the trees, but there was nothing I was really going to zone in that spot. And eventually, you know what? If I decide to, I can always take those trees out. Not a problem. But we're just doing some fine detail work, adding some trees in. Some trees are a little more bigger than others, but do we need a ton around the houses? No, we don't. But in the backyards, it wouldn't hurt to have a tree or two. Even, out front, a couple trees by the street. Because why not? Let's put one over here if we can. There we go. Definitely on the corners. Those are going to be key. I mean, it's just the little details. Once I start zoning or start playing this, and we go back to real time, you'll see like the property, like the people will move in a lot faster just because, they're going to feel it's not just basic. You know what I mean? They're going to feel like they got a little bit of privacy. That tree's not even showing up after I place it. That's crazy. Probably can't really put one there. It just takes a lot of time to go through and, you know, add the trees, but it's definitely worth it because, like I said, it not only does it make your city look nice, it's gonna entice people to want to live and improve their value of their home. I'm really curious to see how this is gonna look once we go back to live and we actually resume gameplay. I think it's gonna do wonders. I mean, nobody wants to see that. I'm not going to put any trees in there because there is room for residential right there that I haven't zoned. So that's why I'm not going to add trees. Can't really put any trees in right there. Can't put any there. Those are all spoken for. That one didn't even show up, so you can't really put one there. Some spots are just, it's all on how the house was built. You know, it doesn't let you, which is fine. But, I mean, looks pretty good, I think. I think it looks good. I mean, we're just adding in just a few little details throughout. I don't want any more back there, but I will put one there. All right. So that kind of does it with that. We'll do that for now. Okay. All right, so I think that's where we're going to stop with those. So now let's go back to real time and see how this plays out. Oh yeah, look at the houses upgrading. This one right here started upgrading immediately. We got a fire over here. Fire department's there. Oh yeah, we're growing. Houses are going up. Look at these. Look at these. They're upgrading just from adding some trees. All right, there is one spot though I do need to zone. Or no, I didn't zone it already. I guess I did. We're gonna just go ahead and zone this all residential, and we're gonna put a little bit of, actually we're just gonna zone this all commercial too. Why not? Because I think with that going up, I think that's gonna help. Yeah, we're good there. Water, I do need, probably wouldn't hurt to add an inland water treatment plant, but We need to up our water. We're basically going to go back to 100%. Electricity, we're getting pretty low, so let's go back to 100. Let's let that play out. Basically, I can tell you right now, I will have to add in a power plant here shortly, just because the city's evolving so fast that the 2 power plants I have and the wind turbine's not going to be enough to keep up with the amount of people moving in and companies and businesses, etc. So let's just do that. I think we need to add those now. And where I'm going to put those, I'm actually going to put those right over here. So all we need to do is just add water to there. And then we're going to add in we're going to put like a water treatment plant here. And then we'll put in another power plant. We kind of made this wait, what does that do? Oh, let's move sea level. Let's do this instead. Let's just put the power plant right there. So once these get going, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to put plumbing from there to there. But once these get going, those levels should go all the way out, and I could adjust a few things down. I see our electricity did take off. Our electricity actually took off right away. The water treatment and water availability is pretty low. One other thing I could do, that would also help with water and for storage. Echo. I could also put in a small water tower somewhere. I mean, I could always just put a little water tower like right there, and we'll literally just pipe it over. That way it'll store it. It should up our water. Our electricity went clear up, so I'm gonna do this now. We're gonna drop this down into the 89%. We're gonna see what happens. Just to save us some money, yeah, see, water went up too, so that's good. We can actually lower that down. We're going to do the same. Actually, we're going to go about 91%. I'm going to do the same for electricity. Go to 91%. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm saving some money, so that way more money comes into my pocket. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. Garbage. Okay, so now we need to take a look at some things here. We need to check our crime. Crime's still low. Probably wouldn't hurt here soon to increase See, by adding those trees in, I got rid of a lot of the noise pollution around. This is going to be prime living area right there. Those are where all the trees are. Parks. So I got 2 parks. Okay, let's see. Power, everything's good as far as power goes. Water's good. Education. Got a high school and a elementary school. They're both sitting pretty good. They're not. They need a university, so that's one thing we need to put in. And we also need a public library. Where is fire safety? We're pretty high, obviously, over here in the industrial area. So I think what we need to do is we need to focus on putting definitely focus on a couple things first before I put a fire department over here. But I need to extend our main roadway out and kind of start focusing on getting a freeway going. Wind level, it's high up on the mountain, of course. So that's good. Land value. This is the highest area so far, which it makes sense because that's also the quietest. Traffic. We got some starting to get some heavy traffic. Not crazy. But it is starting to go on the side here and over here as well. It's kind of the traffic route for the most part. So see, this is full already. So now we can empty it and force people. Actually, we'll keep it balanced. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. So we definitely need a few things. We need a public library. Can't afford a high school. Can't afford a university yet. Public library. I thought we put one of those in. Oh no, wait, I forgot we put in the elder care. I can't do that because that'll take all my money. So right now, really, we just got to let this thing roll out on its own. One thing we could do is I could always extend this. Put some just some little residential area there. Nothing too crazy, just because it is in high demand, so we might as well zone more. Let's just put this all residential right here. We'll put this commercial because it's by that. Do that half commercial. Residential. And actually we'll just do this whole thing commercial as well. Alright. Let's let this bad boy play out. Let's see. The houses pop up. Get some money coming in. Landfill's getting pretty high. So we're going to have to change that for sure. The landfill is pretty high. But yeah, those are taken off. We got, I think, our next milestone. So here's the crazy thing is I could literally, I could change the time of day if I wanted. The weather. I can make it downpour. Do a light rain. I can make it to where it's like always sunny if I wanted. But yeah, let's see, power. Looks like we need to increase our power just a little bit. Let's go up to 93% each. Water will go up to 92. All right, we definitely got some money coming in now. New building, a depot. Which is nice. I mean, I can do taxis. I'm not going to focus on that right at the moment, not until our city actually expands. Same with ferries and all that stuff. I will worry about later, not at the moment. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of part 3. Basically, what we're going to focus on next is trying to add in some more detail and also adding in work on getting our main access road coming into our city extended clear out, add in some roundabouts. And actually what I'm going to do, I'd like to put something like this out here somewhere. Probably like right here, maybe? Or I could do something like this. This wouldn't be bad too. But I don't know. We'll start small. We'll figure it out. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. And I appreciate all you guys watching. Definitely be sure to subscribe. Check out the channel. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, I highly recommend going through, watching that. And we'll be back for more.